but it is neither of those. It is not the Monday and it is not the morning. It is actually 1 o'clock on Tuesday. I took a first couple of days off after live streaming every day, so thank you to the ones that returned. I am here doing my live stream. First day of the week for me. I took MLK off. It was a little crazy with inauguration, and I wanted to just kind of sit back and watch what was going on. And of course, pure pandemonium ensued as soon as nothing about crypto was said. So the charts have all been in a bit of a roller coaster ever since. So thank you to Mr. Trump for not saying anything about crypto, but those who knew that he couldn't kind of say anything about actually launching a coin and chill his own bags yesterday during the inauguration. So I wasn't totally surprised. But it was a very interesting day, to say the least. We had Bitcoin dip down sharply and then almost fully recover to retest all-time highs at 107,000. So I believe our all-time high at this point is 108,000. Ethereum is trading at 3,300. ADA is just above $1, like literally just a hair above $1. And Dogecoin is at 38 cents. Solana has been an absolutely train wreck. It hit all-time high, hit up to, I want to say, almost 290. It has since retraced back to 250. Trump was the ticker that everybody has been talking about. Did you buy Trump? Because I bought Trump and I bought Melania. So I'll tell you a little bit about how my whole Trump experience went. I saw that it was tweeted out fairly early from Trump's account, and initially I thought that Trump had been hacked on X. So I didn't do anything with it. And then I saw it being retweeted. It kept popping up on the timeline and popping up on the timeline. And then finally I saw that it had been shared to Truth Social. Once it had been shared to Truth Social, I think Trump was trading at like $6 at that point. I purchased in, bought some, held on to my bag, but I decided to take some profits, and just kind of how I felt like how Solana is. I thought people were going to cheat it all overnight. I woke up in the morning and wanted to cry because I had a couple hundred Trump tokens that I had sold. And so anyway, when I ended up rebuying back in the next day, it was about, I want to say just under 30 cents. So my average price back in on Trump is around the 30-cent range. So at the inauguration, when I saw that we were like at 70 cents, Solana was trading at all-time high, super bullish. I was so excited, you guys. Loved the way my Solana portfolio was looking, even though I had sold too early and should have held all of my Trump tokens at $6. I mean, I thought people were going to sell. I just had no idea so much liquidity and so many people were going to enter in. But once I saw that there was like over 200, 300,000 holders of the token, I went, oh my gosh, I have to buy back in. I don't care what the entry price is. Once I saw it going up like it was, I went, oh my gosh, this is going to $100. It has to go to $100. Like, I'm thinking of like Trump's face on the $100 bill, but Trump wouldn't want his face on the $100 bill. We're doing away with fiat, so he would want his face on at least $100 coin. And so anyway, I held on to it. Now, if you did see, they pulled a ton of liquidity off of the coin. So what's super interesting about it is it freaked everybody out. They went, oh my gosh, he's dumping on you. We all should have known better, blah, 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 blah. So the interesting thing about the World Financial is supposed to be a DeFi platform, is how people keep selling it. But World Financial is actually going to be a token. So this token is actually still mintable to be able to mint this token now. I went on and through my wallet went on and it's minting. So there's, I believe, 3 billion tokens available for this World Liberty Financial token. The 3 billion, there's 2 billion have been minted out. You have to KYC, connect your wallet and all these things. So, you know, I always pay my taxes. I'm completely doxxed. So I connect my wallet to this World Liberty Financial site. I KYC. I do all the things. I had to upload my driver's license. I had to show like my validate that I'm an in real life person. And so then I go on to the next step. Now the next step, you have to have like an accredited SEC stock trader account, or you have to verify you have $1 million in assets, or you have to show that you make a certain income. So anyway, I'm looking at all of this stuff, and my best friend is a corporate law attorney. So I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, there's 1 billion tokens available. And so with the billion tokens that are still available, I'm thinking if I can get this letter back from my attorney in time to validate myself, then I could possibly mint these tokens. Now, World Liberty token right now, looking at it as like it's a pre-sale. There's 3 billion tokens available, 2 billion have minted out, but it's really hard to get because people have to actually KYC and validate the assets that they own to be able to actually mint the token. That's good coffee. So what happened with the Trump token? The Trump token had some liquidity pulled from it. With that liquidity, they purchased in on several different tokens, some of them being ETH and Aave and Link. And why is that important? Because Aave and Link are both actually founders that are on the World Liberty Financial Board. They've been appointed by Trump. And so what they have done is they have essentially purchased these tokens that they are the founders of the token, or they're the head of the token. And they've taken it and they've now staked it. So these are assets that are staked under World Liberty Financial's token that is currently under pre-sale. So the pre-sale is there, but not enough people are able to purchase it at 5 cents. So I think the opportunity is still with Trump token, but there is the possibility that Trump can pull more and apply it to World Liberty token. So I am very interested in acquiring myself some of this World Liberty Financial token that the pre-sale price of 5 cents. There's only 1 billion tokens left. And you can see it on several different central exchange websites. The ticker is there, but of course it's not trading yet. It is not on the open market. It is just under pre-sale for 5 cents. So at 5 cents and 1 billion tokens left, only 1 billion. That was the last time I looked. It was 1 billion last night, you guys. It might be less than 1 billion now. So anyway, this token at some point will be fully 100% minted out, and then the World Liberty Financial ticker is then available on all of these exchanges. So you guys have to be keeping your eyes and ears peeled, because this token coming in at 5 cents is going to have a token with all of Trump's liquidity from Trump token, which includes 190 million in Ethereum, is staked, and 150 million in USDC and WBTC and USDT and Aave and Link. 150 million of each of those he drained from Trump. So if you look at this and think the future is going to be CBDCs, and he's talking about coins launched in the USA. So World Liberty Financial is a token that is under pre-sale that is getting all of this staked. So remember, the US dollar, our fiat, our currency that we use, used to be backed by gold. Currently, it's backed by nothing. It's essentially vaporware at this point. But now they're going to be offering you this coin, and it's pre-selling at 5 cents. Who knows what it's going to trade at by the time we get a chance to it? Who knows? Who knows? But the exciting thing is that this is a token that has had a ton of liquidity added and staked to it for years. I think they did 4 years. 4 years. So I don't know what the market cap is going to be of this. I don't know what the holder count is going to be. Somebody could come in with it just enough, money. It could be just like a central exchange comes in and buys up the last 1 billion tokens, and boom, there it is. It's over. It's available. It's available now. The rest of us are going to pay like full price for it, of course, but everyone else bought it at 5 cents. So if you were an individual, I had to go look it up. There's like a whole section, Rule 21, Section D of the SEC code that was like formed in like, I don't know, it says like 1923, but that there were some parts that have been amended to it. And so there's been several different amendments. I want to say one of them was like in 2020. But anyway, it was just super interesting to go in there and read that. But as an individual, and it's not that hard. As an individual, as you yourself, if you make $100,000, you would qualify. So $100,000, it sounds like a lot of money, but it's also like not a lot of money. Like it used to be a lot of money, but in today's day and age, it's not a lot of money. So there's like, regular people that like myself, I didn't have a college degree when I started working in solar. I just went off of like all of my working. I had an associate's degree, and then I had time working in an office, and it was basically just all like things that I had learned working in the office. But I was making over 100,000. I was making 100,000 plus bonus, put me at like 120. So I don't know if it's like before taxes or not, but that was like myself. So anyway, my point is that, if someone is working and they have a good job, this is something that they could purchase at 5 cents. So if you have a friend who is an attorney, or you couldn't find yourself an attorney, then all you have to do, I'm sure, is just show them 2 years. As you can look up the SEC code. The SEC code said you had to prove 2 years of making over $100,000. And then you could get in at this rate of 5 cents. That is usually only reserved for like central exchanges, stockbrokers, insider trader. There's a nepotism one. Oh my God, you guys, there's a nepotism one. Like if you're related to somebody who works in the financial sector, then they figure that is something like where you have enough knowledge to be credible. But yeah, otherwise, if you don't have a central exchange or some sort of other accredited financial institution to be able to sign off on you being an accredited investor. That's what it's called, an accredited investor. So anyway, my best friend is a corporate law attorney. So I have been digging into that and looking to see if that is something I could actually implement for myself. So the KYC process is super, super fast. So when I was sitting there finishing up dinner, I had pulled out my ID and did like the front and back picture of my driver's license and did like the 360 scan of my face. So got my full face, validated it, knew who I was as a person. And then it immediately was like, okay, now it's on to the next step. Now, if you get the letter, there is a sample that they provide for you online where you basically could just take that letter and provide it to the attorney with your W-2s for the last 2 years and just as quickly as possible be like, I need a copy of this letter. And they could probably validate that just through their AI online tools. So if you guys think it's too late to get in on this World Liberty Financial Token, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, it's not. It's not. You can be in so freaking early. And just knowing all of the money that is staked behind this, and like Aave and Link and like USDT and USDC, this is potentially our first stablecoin, or not stablecoin, CBDC. So we don't know what Trump has planned. We don't know what he has planned, but we are all very aware of this World Liberty Financial. So I feel like there's something right in front of our face that we're all missing. So, but I am still long on the Trump token. So I am super excited, you guys, because as you know, the Trump token, pew, all the way down to 30. All the way down to 30. Oh my gosh, I was so scared. When you start buying in something at like $50, if you got in late on Trump, and David Gokhshtein was talking about this on Meme Talk Radio, and he's 100% right, because like I did like the in and out, and then I went back in, and then I as I saw it going up, and the more I'm like, what am I thinking? Like I'm trading on emotions and getting scared out of holding this coin. When I know what the potential of this coin is and what it means for crypto and mass adoption. So yeah, it's been a bit of a roller coaster. So I needed time. I'm super into politics. I've always been super into politics. And so just everything going on with the merging of my two obsessions of like crypto and politics has been just a lot for me to handle the last couple of days. So. Also, they have executive orders are currently being signed today. I think they said 3 executive orders in regards to crypto and the future of crypto. So I'm excited to see what's coming out on that. I believe one of them was about the appointment of the head of the SEC Crypto Insight Committee, which I think is good and bad. Although it provides us the guardrails to know in which we can operate around, it also, could potentially mean that this market becomes more, taken over by corporations. So a perfect example is the Trump coin. The Trump coin, the market cap on it is so massive, and the people on crypto X are like, why can't we run this up? Well, you can't run it up. We don't have the liquidity to run this type of a coin up. Like, the people who are buying this coin have huge money. It's whales with bots with millions of dollars that are going in and out and are manipulating these things now. And so is this what we wanted? Yes, we wanted retail. We wanted people to come buy our bags. They are here. But now we have people who can seriously swing a trade with such huge swings on something like Trump. And when you're selling so much and it's all going down, like you're going to scare retail. Retail they got scared. I don't know how many people said, I'm out. They got scared. They said it's a scam. I heard so many times people said it's a scam. If you sold your bags, let me know in the comments. I sold my bags. I told you guys. I bought in at 6. I sold at 12 and went to bed. I woke up and said, what did I do? Oh my God. Got back in at 30. And then I watched it go up to 73. And then we came back down to 30. And I was like, oh my God, you guys. I sold my Solana, my liquidity on the side, and I put it in because I had so much conviction. At the top, I was freaking top blasting. I think I bought like 3 or 4 at like in the 60 or 70 range. Like, it was so high. And then you have to ride that down. Boom, 30. We're sitting at 30. But on the timeline was so maximum. And then you guys, as he ended that speech, you could just see, oh, no more speeches left. He didn't say anything on Inauguration Day about crypto. Everybody started selling their bags. This morning was the most bearish sentiment that I have had on the timeline since like the peak bear. Like, I mean, like, people were fighting. They were fighting. And it's sad because people they moved out of positions. We saw the whole market bleed it out. We saw the whole market bled. Absolutely the whole market bled. Everything went straight into Trump. It was amazing. I thought Pepe early was something special. But man, being on Trump, that was like, I don't know that we'll ever see anything like that again. But I am, like I said, I'm super interested in this World Liberty Financial Token. If I can't get in it in time, you guys, like I don't know. I guess I can set myself like, I don't know. Can you set like a notification on X for like tag words? If you guys know that, let me know, because I really just am not sure if I can do that. But I feel like this token is going to sell out at any moment, and then it's going to start trading, you guys, and only people, corporations with like $1 million or an individual making over 100,000, or if you're a central exchange or you're a stockbroker, then you can go on and connect your wallet, KYC, and but you still have to submit a letter. You have to submit a letter, and you have to put like the license number and everything to validate. It's just like and that's what makes me think that this could be a CBDC, because it feels, you're doing the front and back of your driver's license, validating you're a person, and then you're having like almost like a notary. It's not even a notary though. It's like they need an attorney, or you have to like prove your brokerage on the letter to validate that you're an accredited investor. So it's super interesting. I've never seen anything like that on a token before. So if anyone here knows about, let's see, hold on, which WILF is the correct version? So the World Liberty Financial Token, that I would go to, like Eric Trump has tagged it in his post. And so that is where I found the verified X account. And from there, they have a website. And if you go from the X site to their actual website, you'll go on there and it'll show you how much of the token is still available. Now, if you go and like Google that ticker token, it shouldn't have a chart available. It's like it's already on crypto.com, but it's like an offline token, like almost like they're going to have it available right away, but it's not there yet. So I need to do more research into this. You have to assume a lot of the tokens have already been purchased by people that are involved with the World Liberty Financial Token. Or I don't know if they get allotment or not. But, I just find it interesting that two of the founders were able to take Trump token money and purchase their own tokens and stake it. Now, Aave, I think when I looked at Aave, it was trading at like 350 or 250 or something like that. And, I've always heard Aave. I've never owned any Aave, so I'm not really sure the utility on it. Now, Chainlink, I'm very familiar with Chainlink. I know all about Chainlink and that everything uses Chainlink. And I think Chainlink's amazing. Shout out Chainlink Army. But yeah, I find it super, super interesting that they were able to take that money and stake their tokens with it. So yeah, it's I think I woke up. Oh my God, you guys. And then the Zach XBT thing. You guys, if you know, you know, Zach XBT has me blocked. and I know you don't want Zach to follow you because that's a bad thing, but Zach actually has me blocked. That's a whole story in itself. But I woke up and Zach had a coin launched for him and he sold it and took like $3 million, and then he like shoved it into some wash trading account to go hide it so people can't track it anymore. And that is like crazy. So of everything that's gone on just like in the last 48 hours in crypto, I'm like, episode 1 of crime season is just insane, you guys. Like just like none of it was on my bingo card so far. So this is it's wild times. I do feel like this is the last like wild west adventure we're going to have in crypto though, because I think, like I said, if we're going to put regulatory guardrails on this, it's not going to be this crazy in the future. I can't see that going down. So anyway, switching gears a little bit. Do you guys want to hear the Zach XBT story? I'll tell you guys if you want. So Zach XBT a while back. Well, I've always followed Zach. I love Zach. I think he's great. I love what he does for the space. He does phenomenal work that no one else does, and he doesn't get paid for it. And so I think I love Zach for that. I was actually really upset when he blocked me. So I have a friend who I have been following on X. And as you know, during the bear market, a lot of people left Twitter, left X. And so all that was really left, and I used to say it all the time, was like the people who worked in crypto or the scammers or like the, detectives. So it was like, there was really only like a few number of people who were still continuing to show up every day. So I made friends with this artist, and he was making these alligators that look like Pepe. And of course, I've always loved Pepe. I hold Pepe. And so I loved his little alligators. And he ended up coming out with a token. And it was like when 404s were first coming out. So I had this NFT that I bought for like next to nothing, and I just loved it because I thought the art was cute and saw they were worth something once upon a time. And so bought like a couple of these little alligators, and then all of a sudden, these tokens became available, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was so excited. Like I had never had like an airdrop before, or just like had free money before, and so just being early on that, I was like, I had made this money and I just couldn't stop bull posting about it because I loved the artwork and I loved what this was. And so I was just like, okay, bull post, bull post, bull post, bull post. And then I guess I must have hit Zach's timeline because Zach was like, had posted, not to me, but to somebody else, that this particular project founder was a scammer, rugger, blah blah blah. But the way I had looked at it was, he'd had a couple NFT projects and they just didn't do well. But he was a good person. He never abandoned his projects. He still showed up all the time and continued building stuff. And so that's what I like. Like if you continue to show up and build, and in my opinion, you're not scamming. So it's like the community will tell you what they like and what's hot. And so, yeah. Anyway, so back to my story. So Zach had come after someone about this project founder, and the person shot back at him, and Zach ended up deleting his comment. And so somebody had responded back and had screenshotted the fact that Zach had deleted it. And so all I did was like the comment that Zach deleted his comment. And so anyway, Zach got mad at me. Zach blocked me. I didn't find out until later. So Zach still blocked me. I'm happy that Daddy Elon will let me go see his account now. I don't have to go use my burner account. Because I was totally in my burner account going to like see what Zach had going on. And Zach doesn't post much, you guys. Like, yeah. Anyway. Okay, now switching gears. Karate Combat. They have one coming up on Friday in Miami. I will not be there, but I will be watching the live stream. The next one I will be attending will be at ETH Denver. So a couple of my friends, I think I told you last time, are going to be fighting at that one. I'm super pumped about it. But anyway, one of the fights that will be very good to watch if you guys are into like UFC style fighting, this is, what's his name? Alex Pereira's sister from UFC. So a lot of times because he works on her team, he's in attendance. So if you guys are in the Miami area, go check out the Karate Combat. The main card is at 8:30 on Friday, the 24th. So anyway, check that out. Did I say next week? That's this week. Anyway, go check that out. So Karate Combat also has a token, and they have a lot of really cool utility around the token. So you guys should definitely check it out because Karate Combat is near and dear to my heart. The production is phenomenal. You have people like Alex Pereira from UFC who shows up. I think I told you guys Joe Rogan has showed up before. So like the people that turn up for these events, it is like top tier. It is so fun. It is so fun. And it's like usually pretty intimate, but like they spare no expense. Like the VIP area, they have red carpet and hors d'oeuvres and like, I mean, I'm talking like oysters and shrimp cocktail and like the little mini hamburgers. Oh my God, it's so good, you guys. I freaking love it there. And there's like, everybody's all dressed up and having cocktails and just like vibing out, and I think I've told you guys the girls' fights are always super good. And it's Alex Pereira's sister. So she's amazing. I wonder if she'll ever make it into the UFC at some point. I'm sure she will. I'm sure she's working her way up to that. So anyway, I'll be talking a lot about the Karate Combat stuff because you guys know I love that deal. I love that deal. So anyway, we have started rebounding today. We have Solana's currently trading at 250. Bitcoin is at 206,000. ETH is back to 33,000. You guys, it's just so funny. I said this is a roller coaster because we're literally like, wee, wee, wee. If you guys are playing the range, you're sweeping up. If you have a bot and it's buying and selling at the right time, you're sweeping up. If you're like me and you're long holding, you're just hanging on for dear life at this point. So we're just hanging on for dear life. Outfit change. So I am back every day. Well, I say every day at 1 o'clock this time. Go ahead and smash the subscribe if you're new here. I live stream every day. I talk about crypto. I do get up and model my outfit. Sometimes I'm not modeling my outfit today though. But yeah, I think, was it on Friday? I wore like a mini skirt and a sweater and some cute little socks and shoes. Like it was a cute little outfit. Yeah. So, but I went for a run and I'm training for a marathon. So I'm wearing workout clothes. So anyway. Is that my beautiful Ree? Oh my gosh, she's in here. How wonderful. Hello, Ree. I am here live streaming every day talking about crypto stuff. It is so fun. I went off on a whole tangent about all of the Trump tokens, and everybody now knows what my entry points were and how I rode that. I will say, you guys, I will tell you, I bought into the Melania token and I did cut my losses on that one. I did. I took an L on it. Sometimes you got to. You know, I decided that the liquidity would probably be better going back into the Trump token. And it's not that I have anything against Melania, but it's just that Trump is Trump. And, you know, he's doing what he's doing with world liberty and staking all of those coins. And so, yeah, I just, I'm putting my money behind buying more Trump coins while Trump is down rather than hanging on to Melania. And I'm holding a little bit, but the majority of my bag, I sold it just, so I did get shaken out of that one. I'm not going to tell you guys I don't ever take losses. I take losses. My biggest loss of all time, I got a tax refund check and I turned around and put it into like a stupid Yuga asset. I can't even remember what it was at this time. Oh, whenever they were spawning all those assets, I was thinking like, oh, Yuga's going to come back and everything in the ecosystem and they're a blue chip. And oh my gosh, like I ended up just cutting my losses on that thing. And I'm glad I did because I needed the money to switch into meme coins. And man, meme coins is where it's at now. And like I said, I miss the art side of it though. Like his name was Caro, the Pepe alligator artist. I actually have a few different Pepe artists that I'm friends with. I don't know why. I just love their art. In fact, at Bitcoin conferences, there is some fantastic Pepe art that I really, really love. In fact, Ree, if you are going to be at ETH Denver, or if any of your art will be at ETH Denver, let me know because I would love to go check it out if you have any of your art posted there because I absolutely adore your art. I was going back through my channel, you guys. I have regular like videos, and one of mine I went to see Thank You X at Sotheby's, and it's more like a documentary episode where I go in and meet with him and then like I splice in my live stream with it. And I started watching it the other day and it like sucked me into like when the artist was talking, taking me around and telling me about like how he created these different pieces and like what he was feeling at the time and like how he had to let things dry and come back. And oh my gosh, like I got so engulfed back into that episode. I'm like, this is why I started this. I never meant to be here live streaming talking about meme coins with you guys. I really just wanted to passionately chase down artists and, you know, unfortunately the art side of things has been rough. But Ree is a beautiful artist, you guys. She has some fantastic art, I think, on ETH and on Sol, if I'm not mistaken. She does a lot of stuff with the world of women and has had some pieces, I want to say, with like the FIFA Women's World Cup. And that piece was for auction. And I can't remember how much it went for, like 35 ETH or something crazy like that. Or something. I can't even remember. But it went for a lot. And I was just like super proud. Like, I am your biggest fan, Ree. I hope I get to meet you someday. She always goes on these amazing tropical vacations, and I'm finally going on a tropical vacation, you guys. I leave next Tuesday. So excited. So excited. I'm going to Puerto Rico. I'm gonna ride some tubes through the rainforest. Oh my gosh, through the rapids, and they have like a bioluminescent bay, and you can like kayak through the bioluminescent water at night. I'm like, oh, I can't wait. I'm ready. Anyway, I'm excited, and like it's Puerto Rico, so everything is like super cheap there. So I'm like super excited about it. Anyway, guys, that is pretty much all I have for today. I don't have a whole lot else. I could probably sit here and ramble longer, but I went over what I even planned to today because I got so excited that all my friends were here. So thank you all for joining. If you're new here, smash a subscribe. I will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. and hopefully I got some more fun and exciting topics for you. I hope you have a good day. Have your best Tuesday ever.